Well, we've uncovered some new details tonight about that disturbance at an upscale West Little Rock steakhouse that went viral over the weekend.
10 million followers. Apparently, that is the magic number that gives you the license to act like a damn fool at a public steakhouse, right? Today, we're looking at the systematic failure that took place at the Arthur's Steakhouse in Arkansas with the content creator and some white folks, right? So you already know black and white in the South, long history. Apparently the history is being reignited right now over an 8-ounce porterhouse steak, right?
Get him up here! He just came in here, shoved this fucking steak in her face!
10 million per child. 10 million per child followers. You fucked with the wrong family.
Oh my God!
Whoa, stop right there. 10 million followers. Everybody heard that, right? See, the issue is this is a mindset error, right? You think that mindset matters in the public world where you're around real people, that everybody's not on social media. That shit don't matter at all to them. People sitting behind the keyboards, people doom scrolling, yeah, that matters to them. But other people, mostly people out here probably getting to a nice bag that's just being quiet about it. They don't really care about no followers. They really don't even understand what X is. They don't know it's just Twitter. Now, for example, right, I work in IT, right? If a server goes down, if somebody's workstation isn't fully operating, I can't tell them, hey, I got a YouTube page. The people want their ish done. They want everything done. They don't care about no YouTube page. They don't care about what followers you have or don't have. They don't give a damn. You know? But if you do the paperwork, Arthur's is a private owned business, right? If you don't follow these standard operating procedures, whether a customer or employee, you get booted out. You know what I mean? You can't always act like a damn fool. Soon as somebody does something that you don't like, or if you, or even worse, if they don't actually do it and you assume that they do it, you know? But let's keep it going, right?
Well, we've uncovered some new details tonight about that disturbance at an upscale West Little Rock steakhouse that went viral over the weekend. It happened at Arthur's Steakhouse on Chenal Parkway Sunday night. 22-year-old TikTok influencer Asia Marie Yarbrough was among a group of diners who engaged in a shouting match with restaurant staff as shocked patrons looked on.
The owner himself just came out with a fucking face, but you want me to be respectful? But the owner his fucking self, racist, fuck, disrespecting us? Are you fucking stupid? You think I'm...
Yarbrough wound up being arrested and charged with both aggravated assault and disorderly conduct. She was booked into the Pulaski County Jail. It is unclear exactly what led to the fracas. Arthur's is yet to comment.
Let's look at it from another lens, right? The family claims that the owner were throwing out racial slurs at them, right? And if this is true, then hey, whatever happens to the owner or the business needs to happen, right? But here's the thing. The young lady, Asia Yarbrough, she was the one who was charged with the aggravated assault at the end of the day. So regardless of what they did or didn't do or say or didn't say, ma'am, you are the one who couldn't control your reaction. And that's the sad part. You know, a lot of people from our community, we often like to not have any restrictions with how we react to things. And see, I feel like that's a huge issue because, as I said before on my previous videos, you can't just do what you want to do and think you can get away with it. It's not how it works. It don't work in other countries. It don't really work over here. We just step outside the hood and we think, oh, because we somewhere and we see a lot of white people, they automatically gonna be racist towards us. Like, and if they do act a certain way towards us, that gives us the right to react any way we want to. And based on the legal system, it don't. As you can see, ma'am got a record now. Or, God forbid, if she already had one, now you're adding to that. You know what I mean? And once you do that, then you start knocking off certain things you can and can't do. You know, you start messing with, you know, hey, I can't work here. Hey, I can't really travel outside the country. Who wants to be at a position like that, right? So this is essentially what happens when you have clout culture clashing with the old school rules of things. You get this whole clusterfuck, literally, as what you just seen today. And the thing for the viewers out there to remember, as they say in wrestling, don't write a check your ass can't cash, right? Don't be the main one screaming, talking about you're being treated unfairly, but then when it comes down to it, you're the one that's actually like on camera and where everybody noticeably sees you throwing silverware at these people. Because honestly, it's not that much difference between you throwing a fork or a knife than you actually trying to run up on somebody. It's not much of a difference. I guess one's aggravated assault and one's aggravated or attempted murder, right? So I guess that's the difference. But both are really fucked up to have on your record. So, yeah, if I could just wish something for you guys out there, don't be like these people. Don't be like the family. Don't be like the lady. In this situation, yes, be more like the white people. Let them do whatever. Let them crash out. Let them go head over heels. And then watch them as they are the ones that get in trouble. Because we can't, us as black people, not all of us, because I'm one of the ones that could hold my ish. I ain't gonna let one or two things that somebody say or do mess up my whole day or mess up my money. See? But we all want to talk about money, but when it comes to making the right decision so you maintain that, or you at least don't put yourself in a worse situation, why are we making the worst decisions, you know? But, yeah, comment down below if you guys take the side of the family and honestly believe that they were treated wrong by the establishment and the other people in the place, or you're taking the side of everyone else and saying, hey, right or wrong, y'all didn't have to crash out. You can control your emotions. Life is what, 90% of what happens to you, 10% of how you react. So, yeah, you messed that 10% up, buddy. All right, but appreciate y'all for listening to your boy. And until next time, y'all, keep it up, man.